Welcome back, fans, to the second game here today. Paynesville Bulldogs versus Howard Lake Waverly Winstead. And first game was a big win for Paynesville, 8-0, with Grant Ludwig on the hill, pitching a phenomenal game. This game we have Spencer Imholt on the mound for us.
Yeah, the Bulldogs with that first win improved to 7-0 on the season. And if we get a win here, we'll be 8-0 with a great start to the season. And on the mound for the Bulldogs today is Spencer Imholt. Behind the plate for the second game is Grady Fuchs. Third base, Grant Ludwig. Shortstop, Luke Johnson. Change at second base. Now playing there is Ryan Wisted in place of Sam Hopper. Still at first base is Jared Campbell. Out in right field is Lucas Holtz. Center field is Carter Wessel, I believe. And left field, Zach Schrader. If we have any corrections, we will update you as soon as we can.
Pitching for the Dogs in the second matchup, Spencer Imholt.
Up to bat now with number...
Now up to bat for the Lakers, number 13.
Number 13.
TJ Kitlock.
TJ Kitlock.
Playing right field.
And the first pitch for Spencer is going to be a ball in the outside corner. And he's going to land a strike. Make the count 1-1.
Yeah, Imholt this year has done fantastic for the Bulldogs. Against Holdingford, he only given up 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, and a 2-0 win. And against Minnewaska, he did give up 10 hits, but we did manage to get a big win, 3-2 against those Lakers.
Two and two. That's going to be a low ball here. Make the count full here for the first batter. Spencer, as you mentioned earlier, with a phenomenal season, has not started out good here with a just hit the batter, forcing a walk.
Yeah, tough break there. Just got away from him a bit.
One batter on base.
The shortstop, number 2, Noah Bush.
He's going to lead off with a strike on the second batter here. Pickoff move there, unsuccessful for Spence.
Yeah, Spencer is a guy who has a good pickoff move, just not quite able to get there in time that time.
Yeah, pretty minimal lead now by the runner on first. As he goes for another one. There's going to be a bunt that he just fouled off and laid into the dirt. You know, Howard Lake definitely trying to come out strong here with considering their last game, giving up 5 and 3 in the first 2 innings against Paynesville.
Yeah, the bats really got going for Paynesville early on in that game, but things settled down after the second inning. And there's a strikeout for Imholt.
Looking.
Yeah, great pitch there. Certainly fooled the batter, but that looked right down the middle from this vantage point.
The catcher, number 9.
You know, Spencer definitely has a lot of movement on his pitches.
Yeah, he does. And he throws hard, too. Probably one of the hardest throwers that Paynesville has. And he throws back there. Not able to get the runner on first.
Come on, Pap.
Doing a good job so far with 1 out and only 1 batter on base.
Here's the pitch, and there's a bunt laid down by number 9.
Right down the third base line.
Charging in, fires the first, and that's going to be an error on him as he overthrows Campbell, and that'll advance the runner to third as a good bunt put down by the Lakers.
Yeah, and it not only advanced the runner 2 bases, but still got on base himself. Now we have a first and third situation. Let's see what Howard Lake does with it here early in the game.
And again, only 1 out so far this inning. We're in dangerous waters right now. Now to bat, Lakers designated hitter, number 15, Logan Iverson. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner.
You won't know.
Okay, just power cable?
No, it's something like it's a TV converter.
Imo looks at the runner on third, fires over to first, and he's got him. He's toast. Wow. Oh, what a move. Oh my.
It's a box that switches from HDMI to
There's a second out of the inning for the Bulldogs as that runner was absolutely fooled. Caught him leaning towards second. Imo threw back to first and caught him dead in his tracks. So with 2 outs now. There's the pitch, and that's outside.
Good job by Spencer so far. Keeping us cool.
Count is now 1-1 for Logan Iverson. Here's the pitch. And that's just outside.
You know, Spencer's really trying to bite that outside corner for these batters.
Yeah, he's good at painting the corners, that's for sure. And that pitch also just barely outside. Certainly looked good from here. Counts now 3-1. 2 outs in the inning. Trying to get out of this inning, starting a runner on third. And there's a foul ball as Logan stays alive. That makes it a full count.
Still only 2 outs here. This is a big pitch here for Spencer.
And that ball is Justin's. Oh, and he rings him up. There's a called strike 3. Good pitch by Spencer Imholt. Jamming the batter who never swung. And the Bulldogs get out of the inning.
No harm done.
Summary for that half. No runs on 1 Laker hit and 1 stranded.
That's the positions. That's not the order. And let's hope that the Bulldogs can start this game just like they did last game.
Yeah, and definitely carry it through the rest of the game. After that second inning last game, they just shut down completely.
Number 14, Cody Christensen.
So it could be a close matchup.
Looks like Grady Fuchs will be leading off for the Bulldogs this half inning. And he is behind the plate in place of Zach Osendorf this game.
Yeah, pitching this game is number 14, Cody Christensen for Howard Lake.
And on deck will be Sam Orland again, his usual spot, second batter.
Behind the plate is still Ben Paulson from last game. Had a rough start to the game and was a little inconsistent throughout, but overall had a okay day.
And he is the one who was picked off that last inning by, or the same inning, but last half inning by Spencer Imholt.
Yeah, let's see if Grady and Sam can start off the Paynesville Bulldogs like last game.
Yeah, Grady's a player who's used to playing on JV, but that doesn't mean he can't hit a ball on varsity, as we have already seen this year, stepping up to the plate and just smashing balls out to the outfield.
Yeah, definitely has the smarts of a varsity player to get it done.
Just a 10th grader has a huge future.
Number 14, the catcher, Grady Fuchs.
This is Grady's one of his first varsity batting.
Yeah, again, earlier in the season, he did have a couple hits on varsity. late in the game. As he rocks that one.
Not even hesitating to look at the pitch.
Ooh, right to the center fielder though.
Easy play for the center fielder.
Yeah, personally I thought that was going to go quite a bit farther, but...
Center fielder.
Yeah, the wind caught it.
Orline.
Or the lack thereof.
Yeah, now up to the plate, Sam Orline. He had a nice first game. And that pitch will be a strike for Orline, making the count 0-1. And he tries to lay down a bunt there. That's going to be a foul towards the third base line. Orline digs in for pitch number 3 in the at-bat. Already down 0-2. And swing and a miss from Orline. Nice pitch there by Lakers pitcher. And up to plate now, batting, is Grant Ludwig.
You know, that's one of Paynesville's first, if not the first, strikeout of the night.
Yeah. Ludwig had a huge first game. Couple RBIs, couple hits.
Outfield backing up as you see Grant Ludwig coming up. Yeah. Huge batter last game for Paynesville.
Great pitching as well. He's at third this game. And he gets a hold of that one. That's going to be foul, though. Out of play. Oh, in play, but just out of the reach of the first baseman.
Yeah, Paynesville not hesitating to swing at pitches right away. Not leaving any room or anything to even watch a pitch come through.
Yeah, we're certainly a very aggressive team this year. Not a bad thing at all. And that pitch is going to be high and inside for ball number 1. Counts 1-1 now for Ludwig. And he gets a hold of that one. That's going to be... Ooh, great play by Mr. Skoogland. Wow. That was a frozen rope hit on the ground to him, and he just scooped it up like nothing.
Yeah, I mean, his hands are absolutely incredible even at his age.
What age? He's limitless. Kidding. And there's an off-speed pitch. That's going to be outside. Good eye by Grant. Can you hear our dugout coming alive now?
Yeah, with that 2 chant.
Check swing.
That's going to be full count now.
Yeah, ball low. Way to hold back. Lutz digs in now for a full count pitch.
That pitcher definitely has to make something happen here.
And that's going to be inside, and he draws a walk. Great at bat for Grant Ludwig. As Bulldogs have 2 outs, but we get a runner on base for Lucas Holtz now coming up to the plate. No, yeah. Ryan Wisted, excuse me. He's a second baseman.
Second baseman, number 4, Ryan Wisted.
Ryan only had 1 at-bat last game and still made the most out of it with a single.
There's a throwback, and that's not there in time. First baseman drops the ball. This is Ryan's first time in today.
Correction, it was a ground out for Ryan last game.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, he did come in at the end of the last game. But count is now 1-0 for Ryan as he takes ball 1. Second pitch is also inside, ball 2.
Catcher going to pick off Grant over at first, just couldn't get a hang of the ball there.
Yeah, looks him down. I don't think that's going to deter Lutz from getting a nice lead. And
foul ball straight back.
Catcher's looking for it. And he does make the grab as he falls to the ground. So tough at bat for Ryan as he fouls back to the catcher. And the Bulldogs go 4 batters, 3 down.
Summary.
And 0-0 going into the top of the second.
Runs on no hits and 1 left stranded.
Yeah, definitely a better start for Howard Lake here. Not giving up anything.
Bulldogs hustling out in the field for the top of the second inning. Again, we are the home team this game as opposed to being the visitor team last game. And it looks like leading off for the Lakers this half inning will be number 1, Trevin Oland.
The third baseman, number 1, Trevin Oland.
See what Trevin can do against Spencer Immel, who's been hot.
Absolutely. You know, in the first inning, he had 2 strikeouts, both looking. He did hit a batter, and had 1 hit, but still phenomenal inning for him.
There's a big swing and a miss. And check swing, and umpire says he went. That'll be strike 2. 0-2 is the count for Oland.
Let's see what Spencer can do.
And Oland rips it over the third baseman, Grant Ludwig. Zach Schrader comes in to make the scoop. And there's a hit for the Lakers. Now up to bat, number 7, Bennett Paulson. Oh, number
17.
Number 17, Nate Hewer. I was looking at his position on the field. And he's... Ooh, that runner's barely safe.
17, Nate Hewer.
As catcher Grady Fuchs makes a heads-up throw over to first, nearly catching the runner between the 2 bags.
Yeah, Spencer with that great pickoff move yet again, trying to get that batter out of there. And another one.
It was close.
Didn't get him that time.
Yeah, he was only taking about a 4-foot, 5-foot lead, and yet it was still a close play.
Hey, you know, you got to keep him honest over there.
Yeah. And there's a bunt laid down right back to the Imholt. Imholt catches it, throws it to second base for an out.
Didn't get the double play there, but still, 1 is better than nothing.
Yeah, when you have enough time, it's a great heads-up play for Imholt to go get the lead runner. So that'll make the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 20, Trent Malone.
Now Trent Malone up to bat. And the pitch to Malone is inside for a ball. Looked pretty good. Open stance for Malone. And he fouls that one off. Straight back to his dugout. Counts now 1-1. Again, the game is 0-0. Far different than last game's 8-0 start. And he thought about it. Called ball. Good stop by Fuchs not to let the runner advance.
Come on, Pat!
So the 2-1 count. Malone goes for a bunt, fouls it off down the third base line.
So far doing a great job here, Spencer, on the hill.
And Malone gets a hold of that one. That's going to drop for a hit.
Holtz tried barehanding that, you know, not smart by him. Bobbles it, but
Nothing hurt, though.
yeah.
So they'll advance the runner from first to second. And now the Lakers have 2 men on with only 1 out. Again, threatening to score this inning.
The center fielder, number 12, Brandon Carls.
So surprisingly, Imholt has set up a few hits thus far. And there's a little chopper over to Luds at... Oh, Imholt picks it up, fires the first. That's not going to be in time, as now the Lakers have loaded the bases with just 1 out. We'll see what the Bulldogs can do here.
Yeah, Spencer, under a lot of pressure here, has given up.
Yeah, credit goes to that.
3 hits now by
Hold up.
Spencer. Oh, called him back.
Call was foul. Perhaps the ball bounced off the plate. I'm not sure. Anyways, there is no advance of the runners. Still on first and second. And the count. Well, that was a ball right there. And it counts 1-1. And there's a ball. It's going to get past Fuchs.
Runners advance to second and third. Yet again, another tough place for Spencer here.
Yeah. Fuchs not able to quite get his body in front of that one. Making the count 2-1 for Brandon Carrolls. He was the pitcher for the Lakers in the first few innings of the first game. And that pitch is going to be just outside, making the count 3-1. Bulldog's kind of in a pickle here.
Yeah, definitely. Spencer really has to come back with a strike here. Otherwise, bases loaded.
And there's a nicely hit ball at the center field. Orline gets it.
Runner tags on third and doesn't get the cut there. Runners on first and second. Howard Lake scores first this game.
Yeah, so that hit went right to Orline. Not very deep in the center field, but as he threw into Luke Johnson, unfortunately Luke tripped and not able to make the throw to home. So the Lakers strike first in this game, taking the lead 1-0. Still with only 1 out. 2 outs, actually.
Number 4, Brennett Paulson.
Runner on second here. 1 out. And a pop fly into the infield. Looks like
Paulson pops it straight up.
Luke Johnson finds it and grabs it for the 3rd out of this inning.
So the Lakers do draw some blood as they take a 1-0 lead on the Bulldogs. We'll see if the Bulldogs bats can nullify that.
That was the first point they've scored all night.
Yeah, they got to be feeling good about themselves.
Just taking a loss 8-0, getting up first on the board is huge.
On 1 hit.
And again, even though the Bulldogs managed to score 8 runs last game, that was only in the first 2 innings. So they've won a few innings now without scoring. So we'll see if we can get out of that slump.
Yet again, to all the viewers, we do encourage comments and questions if needed.
We will address them as they come. Good luck to all the tracksters going to have a big meet in New London today. Again, I'm Carter Carlson. With me today is Josiah Walls.
Hello.
Jacob Birch, I'm not able to make it today due to track, as I just mentioned.
Still wish you luck, buddy.
And again, on the mound for the Lakers is number 14, Cody Christensen, this game. As it looks like Luke Johnson will be the first batter of the inning for the Bulldogs. Batting in the 5th spot.
Luke having a great game last game, too.
Luke Johnson is our shortstop, as you all know.
Luke Johnson.
And here's the pitch to Luke. That's going to be a called strike over the inside edge of the plate.
Definitely a good thing for him to look at a couple pitches. This pitcher hasn't thrown a whole lot of pitches in the first, and really don't know what type of pitcher he is yet.
It doesn't look like he has a lot of gas, but good control as that one goes inside.
Yeah, it definitely looked like a off speed of some sort. Definitely tailed into the box.
Counts 1-1. There's a rip toward the shortstop who's had a lot of action today. He scoops it up and makes a nice play. So that'll be the first out of the inning. And now up to bat, number 16, Zach Schrader.
Left fielder, Zach Schroeder.
Zach Schrader so far having a really good day today, too.
Yeah, I made a highlight catch in that first game.
Yeah, definitely go catch that out, or check that out. Correction.
And he digs in. First pitch is way over his head. That'll make the count 1-0. Again, 1 out this inning. On deck is Jared Campbell. And he watched that pitch goes just outside.
2-0.
So no hits for the Bulldogs yet this game. And that might be done. No, right to the left fielder. Tough break for Schrader as he does get a good hold of that ball.
Yeah, easy pop fly for the left fielder.
First baseman, Jared Campbell.
Yeah, Bennett Paulson out in left. Didn't really have to move a whole lot to get that ball.
We'll see what Campbell can do now after getting 2 hits in the first game. Great job by him. And he watches the first pitch bounce in the dirt. It'll be ball 1. Settles in for pitch number 2 in the count. And that's going to be inside. Ball 2. Good eye by Jared Campbell.
Yeah, so far, really good matchup here. Paynesville blowing them out 8-0 in the first game, but hasn't been able to respond to the 1 run by the Lakers so far.
That's going to be a strike. 2-1, that was the count. Again, Bulldogs trailing 0-1. 3 hits already for the Lakers.
And that's going to be a ball in the dirt, making the count 3-1.
Jared's guy who's done a terrific job at first base for the Bulldogs this season, not letting hardly anything get past him.
1 bobble in the first game, but other than that, great game by Jared.
And he draws a walk. Great at bat for Jared Campbell. Again, getting on the base. And with 2 outs, we now have Lucas Holtz up to bat.
Right fielder, number 6, Lucas Holtz.
Holtz scored 2 runs for the Bulldogs that first game as a pinch runner. Very smart player. And he fouls it straight back. Just underneath that one.
You know, still not a lot of pitches seen by this Paynesville team here against this pitcher.
He's been very efficient thus far.
Yeah, definitely something needs to change here as the Bulldogs haven't even put up a point yet in this game.
And he reaches for that one. That ball's way outside. Caught him.
Holtzy down 0-2 in just 2 pitches here. Not happy.
See if he can put the bat on the ball here.
Yeah, definitely just needs to make contact here. Really can't be that picky.
And here's the pitch. And swing and a miss from Lucas Holtz.
3
as the Bulldogs,
strikes. 3 strikes and 3 thrown balls.
Yeah, 4 more batters that inning and 3 more outs for the Bulldogs. Again, no hits. 1 runner reach on walk.
No runs, no hits, and 1 runner stranded. It automatically goes to the next inning when you get going. Probably hit plus inning before or something.
Yet again, a big thanks to Kenny Osendorf here for running scoreboard and announcing here.
For all them guys that think baseball's slow, they should sit in my chair.
Yeah, great quote from Kenny here. For all the guys who think baseball is slow, they should take his spot. Again, Imholt on the mound. Allowing only 1 run so far. A bit of a rarity for him, actually. As many consider him to be our ace this year.
Having 2 strikeouts in the first inning and 2 hits given up in the second. He's been doing okay.
Right fielder, TJ Kitlock.
Number 13, TJ Kitlock up to bat. You know, top of the order here for Howard Lake.
And that pitch is going to be hit foul as Grady Fuchs looks to get under it. And no, Jared Campbell makes the grab. Great play by Jared as he tracks the ball way from high in the air.
You know, that sun today is definitely a tough thing right there in the air. Wasn't an easy play for Jared.
No, Bush.
And the wind has actually become a factor now as the flags we see in right field are now slightly blowing in the wind at least.
Yeah, right across the first third baseline.
And that pitch to number 2, Noah Bush, goes for a strike. Strike 1 in the count. And another strike over the outside edge of the plate. Great pitch there by Imholt.
Noah Bush last at bat had a looking strikeout. Looking to come back on something.
And there's a rip to third baseman Grant Ludwig. He scoops it up, fires the first. Great play for an out. 2 outs now in the top of the third inning.
Catcher.
Yeah, did a great job there by fielding that ball cleanly and just got it out of hand quick.
And now up again for the Lakers is their catcher Bennett Polson. Two outs for the Bulldogs again. Looking to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Had a single last at bat.
And that pitch is going to be low.
2 outs and 2 batters here. And that's going to be a strike. Counts 1-1. Another pitch is thrown. Just missed the outside edge. No one definitely needs to respond with only 1 run cushion by Howard Lake, which proven in the last game isn't enough.
And that was another ball. Counts now 3-1. And there's a little blooper. Hit to second baseman Ryan Wisted. He makes the grab.
Yeah, it looks like he lost it in the sun there for a minute.
Yeah, 1-2-3 inning though for the Bulldogs. Still trailing 0-1.
3 up and 3 down. Field looks awesome.
On the bump for the Lakers is again number 14, sorry, Cody Christensen.
Up to bat for Paynesville is going to be number 8, Shea Olmscheid.
Yeah. DH looks like for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And he'll be batting before Grady Fuchs, our leadoff batter, who's on deck right now.
Grady yet again having a good day here so far. Shea Olmscheid last game. Did okay coming in the last inning to get the last out of the game.
Now stepping up for the Bulldogs, the DH, Shea Olmscheid.
And that's going to be a little blooper to the third baseman, sorry, and that's called foul.
Yeah, it looked to be right on the line there. You know, that could have gone either way, but the ump ended up calling it foul. Good hit, though, by Shea.
Olmscheid digs in. Waiting the pitch from Christensen.
Yeah, Cody on the hill so far doing a great job for Howard Lake.
And that's going to be a ball high.
1-1. Pitch comes and looks to be a little inside. Shea takes a swing and counts 1-2.
This is the bottom of the third inning.
1-0 Howard Lake.
And that's going to be inside for a ball. Making the count 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss from Shea. And that'll retire him as the first batter of the inning. Up to bat now, Grady Fuchs with 1 out and no one on base.
The catcher, Grady Fuchs.
So that's 2 batters in a row for Christensen that he's gotten strikeouts on. And that's outside for ball 1 for Grady.
Yeah, both pitchers here today having a really good game. In the first 2 innings, Spencer Imholt had 3 hits against him and 2 strikeouts.
Fuchs digs in, waiting this pitch. And it's right down the center. Fuchs gets a hold of it, and that's going to be a hit through the gap between third and short. First hit of the game for the Bulldogs. And good job by Fuchs as he rounds first.
You know, they definitely need to get some points on the board here. They're down by 1, and it's not like Paynesville will be down very long.
Yeah, this might be the first time that they've been down this season. I'm not positive on that, but
For sure today.
yeah, for sure today. Yeah, now up to bat, Sam Orline, their center fielder.
Grady taking a generous lead over on first.
And Orline rips it towards short. Ooh, this might be... Oh, and it gets between his legs.
That's going to be an error for the shortstop.
And Grady digs towards third, and he's going to be there. Great base running, very aggressive. And the Bulldogs now have runners on second and third as there's a big error on the shortstop who's been stalled up to this point.
Yeah, the center fielder hesitated too and could have had Grady at third, but just had to think about it a little bit and giving Grady just enough time to get there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Grady found himself just already with too much steam going to third or if that was actually the send by Skuglin, but either way, great position now to score some runs for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, runners on second and third here with Grant, an absolute power hitter.
It's just what we want. And he rips it towards third. Third baseman bobbles it.
Yep.
And that's going to be
That's another error by the third baseman.
as Ludwig digs for second, and 2 runs will score for the Bulldogs, again taking the lead finally 2-1.
Third baseman overthrew the first baseman to get the out, allowing 2 runs to get
errors just plaguing the Lakers now.
You know, Lakers are doing well up until this point. It looks like they're falling apart a little bit this inning.
Yep. So 2 runners in a row reach on errors, and 2 runs score due to an error.
Let's see if Howard Lake can keep it minimal damage here. That's going to be a fly ball out to center field. Yes. Makes an easy play.
Yeah, center fielder charging in there, made a good read on the ball. Now 2 outs in the inning.
The shortstop, Luke Johnson.
Luke Johnson, another smart hitter for us.
Yeah, definitely.
On deck is Zach Schroeder, you know, with his batting average and his speed on the bases. 6 stolen bases to the date. Absolute powerhouse on the bases. Grant Ludwig on second base here. Luke Johnson at the plate. Counts 0-1.
And that's going to be another error on the shortstop as he tried to track that down, but it bounced off his glove.
Yeah, just a small bobble there.
So again, the Bulldogs capitalizing on these miscues with runners on first and third for Zach Schrader.
Number 16, Zach Schrader.
First and third situation here by Paynesville. Let's see what happens. It looks like he's going to fake steal there. Trying to get a throw down by the catcher. Then run Grant home.
Yeah, Schrader's been a terrific batter for us this season, as we've highlighted earlier today. He swings and misses at that one, though. Just off balance there.
You know, Paynesville soon here got to do something with that runner on first.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes now. I think he will. And he does.
Delayed steal by Luke Johnson.
And that's going to be a foul ball, though. Tough break, as we definitely would have had a guy on second.
Yeah, Luke was definitely ahead of the pitcher and the catcher there, about halfway to the base by the time the pitch was thrown.
Yeah, Luke's a very smart baseball player. We'll see if Schrader can knock in an RBI here. Counts 1-2, and Luke just... Oh, no.
Luke getting a hot box, allowing the run to get in. Grant Ludwig.
A run did score. Still in a hot box.
Looks like a design play, but Luke made it just a little ways.
Darn it. Well, the Bulldogs do score. They do take the lead, I should say, that inning.
3-1.
And just, Luke Johnson was caught in a pickle there as he was on his way to second before the pitcher even threw the ball. The pitcher threw it back, and he was probably about 5 yards away, and he decided to turn around.
2 Laker errors.
Meanwhile, Grant did score. I believe that counts.
Yeah, Bulldogs are up 3-1 now to Howard Lake. Definitely responding here quickly after being down for 2 innings. Still on the mound is Spencer Imholt. An easy last inning for him with a fly ball to first base and ground ball to Grant Ludwig at third for out at first. And a ground ball to second baseman too. Correction, fly ball.
The DH, Logan Iverson.
And now for the Lakers, Logan Iverson.
Logan last at bat in the first inning had a strikeout. Looking. Definitely needs to respond here with something. And that's going to be a fly ball right into the stands.
Yeah, Grady Fuchs tries to track it down, but it actually stays in play just out of his reach, though.
Yeah, bounced off the net there. Counts 0-1.
Well, we'll see if... certainly the Lakers did look out of sorts last night. We'll see if they can make up for it with their bats here.
Yeah, definitely have 2 runs to make up for Howard Lake to get anything. Inside pitch there for a ball. 1-1.
Again, after that eventful inning, the Bulldogs do lead 3-1. And there's a swing and a miss from Lakers DH. And that makes the count 1-2.
And that's going to be a ball outside, making the count 2-2.
And there's a little chopper down the third base line. That's going to roll foul as Grant Ludwig scoops it up in foul territory. So after that 1 run scored by the Lakers in the second inning, Imholt's done a very nice job since then. And that ball is far inside, though, making the count full. And that'll be a strikeout for Spencer Imholt.
Third baseman.
He's got several of those already today.
Poland.
As Bulldogs throw it around the horn. And now up to bat, number 1, Trevin, Oland.
And that's his second strikeout of the game. Talking about Logan Iverson.
Now there's a big swing and a miss from Trevin.
Not a successful day for Logan at bat with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah. And there's I believe he got a little tick on that ball. That'll be strike 2 for Trevin. Again with 1 out in the inning. And he rips that one. That's going to be a fair ball. Base hit down the third base line as Schrader scoops it up in left field. And there's another hit for Trevin.
Yeah, tough play there for Grant Ludwig to make, or any third baseman really.
Yeah, it was a hard hit ball, that's for sure.
Nate Hewer.
And now Hewer up to bat again for the Lakers as Trevin takes a slight lead. Let's see if anyone can pick him off. And there's a rip right to second baseman. Let's see, toss it to second. We have a double play here. Nope, not in time. Do get the lead runner out. Nice play by Sam Hopfer. That'll make 2 outs in the inning.
Yeah, smart play by Luke. Definitely go after that. You know, it was close, but just couldn't get it there soon enough.
Baseman, Trent Malone.
So Malone back at the plate now for the Lakers. 1 more out to go, get out of this inning. And he rips it up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Unless we... Oh! It's possible that Orline could have got that ball and fired it into second for a force out. He does bobble it, though. And Lakers now have men on first and second with number 12. Brandon Carroll is up to bat.
Center fielder, Brandon Carrolls.
Possibly trying to make up for some of those given up runs from the first game as he was on the mound. Big swing and a miss, though. Nice pitch from him, Holt.
2 runners on base, counts 0-1, 2 outs. 3 hits so far for Howard Lake.
And that ball's going to get past Grady Fuchs. Runner stays at third. So both runners advance here. Still 2 outs in the inning. Bulldogs just need to get this batter out, and then we don't have to worry about the other 2.
Yeah, Bulldogs have been a little rougher on the edges this game. Definitely a little lighter team than last game.
Yeah, these Lakers had something to say about that game, that's for sure.
Must be
that's going to be a hit through the gap between right and center. And that's going to score 2 runs. Ouch.
Rolling to that 375 sign over. And he will get over to third base there for a triple for Brandon Carrolls.
Wow. Yeah, 3-3 is now the score. 2 runs just scored there. Very nice hit. I hate to say it, by Carrolls there.
Paulson.
So we have a game, folks.
Absolutely.
In the 4th inning.
Tie game so far, 3-3.
Yeah.
Definitely a more interesting game than the last one.
That's for sure.
8-0.
So number 4 hits over to right field. Lucas Holtz runs in to make the catch. And the Bulldogs get out of the inning, allowing 2 to score off that big triple by Carrolls, making the score 3-3 going into the top of the 5th inning. Bottom of the 4th, excuse me.
Lakers that have 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 left stranded.
That inning, 4 hits for Howard Lake to get him.
A very impressive half inning there with the bats of the Lakers.
Yeah, no kidding. It's one heck of a way to respond, especially to this Paynesville baseball team.
We'll see if we start warming up anyone in the bullpen.
No one seems to be down there yet, but you never know.
As we see 3 Bulldogs take a jog out to the right field foul pole, just staying warm.
Sticks to run out there too.
And yeah, it looks like he might be warming up now. Anyways, on the bump again. Number 14 for the Lakers.
Yeah, it looks
Cody
like
Christensen.
Looks like Zach Ossendorf is heading to the bullpen now.
Sure is. He's got a good arm for the Dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, something needs to change here with a tie game in the 5th inning.
The left fielder, Zach Schrader.
Zach Schrader with a phenomenal game so far.
Yeah, he's definitely a highlight player. His first pitch for him is way outside. If only we had someone on base.
Yeah, pass ball, no hopes for the catcher getting that one.
Christensen has done a nice job so far, though, compared to the first game at least.
Yeah, the first pitcher that came in for Howard Lake. We were all over right away, and it looks like this pitcher is a little bit different. We just can't get our bearings around him.
Yeah, so Schrader hits it right back to him. He gets the ball and throws him out at first. That'll bring up Jared Campbell to the plate.
The first baseman, Jared Campbell.
Campbell is 0 for 1 on the day.
1 out here for Paynesville.
And lefty hits one opposite field, and the shortstop runs over to make the catch.
Yeah, the shortstop needed that after 2 errors in the last inning of the game.
A lot of ground covered there by him. Solid play. And that'll be 2 outs now. Bang, bang.
Lucas Holtz.
Yeah, so far Howard Lake making quick work of these Bulldogs coming up to bat.
Now Holtz hoping to have a better at bat than last time. So he got struck out. I'm sure he will. And the first pitch to Holtz, he hits it in the center field. Center field charging, and he makes the grab right to him. So just a few pitches thrown there by Christensen as the Lakers quickly get out of the inning. Tied 3-3 going into the top of the 5th.
You know, Paynesville, that's a big thing what you're talking about. We haven't seen a whole lot of pitches so far.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, we're still trying to adjust, and it's the 5th inning. It's crazy.
Yeah, everyone's swinging on those first couple pitches, and you know, this pitcher hasn't been throwing much.
Yeah, definitely.
Shout out to the calculus class with Mr. Carlson for watching.
Yeah, you got a good game going, that's for sure.
You're missing one of your members sitting up here in the booth with me.
So yeah, on the mound now we have a pitching change. Zach Osendorf. He's been a good pitcher so far for the Bulldogs. Another calculus student, by the way. A bit of a sidearm thrower at times, so look for a lot of tail on his ball. I'm sure it's going to be hard for these hitters to adjust to him.
Yeah, it's been hard for any hitter to adjust to Zach Osendorf.
Yeah. And he throws hard, too. Again, one of the hardest throwers on the team.
Yeah, he definitely has velocity going for him, but all of his ball is tail. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, rather than going over the plate, it seems like they go across the plate.
Yeah, definitely a hard thing to line up and hit.
We'll see if he can finish the game for us and get us a win.
Up to bat number 13.
TJ.
And these are his... Nope, Thomas... Yeah, Thomas Kiddock.
Top of the order for Howard Lake.
Yeah, it's a hard spot for Osendorf as he comes in for the best batters, presumably, for the Lakers. And he starts it off with a strike. Great pitch there by Osendorf.
Yeah, loud dugouts here now. You know, tie game. Really close game here.
Yeah, everyone's coming alive. And second pitch is going to be low. Looked good. Called ball. Counts now 1-1. And check swing. That's going to be a strike over the outside edge of the plate.
And you know, Carter, you better watch what you're saying about that calculus class because it looks like you're going to get some harder assignments when you come back.
Oh, dear.
He's going to slap you with a 4-page test.
And there's a strikeout for Zach Osendorf to start us off here in the top of the 5th. Great job.
No better way to start that off.
Yeah, that's for sure. Builds everyone's confidence. And we certainly needed it.
Noah Bush.
Up to bat now is number 2, Noah Bush.
Yeah, he's that solid shortstop we've been talking about. And there's another strike from Osendorf. Not taking any time to get into this game and bite into these counts.
Yeah, absolutely no mercy by any means for Zach.
And, ooh, that definitely could have gone for a strike, I thought, but that's just outside.
Like we said earlier, we do encourage comments as we will address them as they come. Counts 2-1 for Oz with that last ball on the outside edge.
And there's another ball outside, making the count 3-1. Let's see if Osdorf can battle back here.
Oz just has to land a strike, which he will
Just
walk him.
inside, yep. It's a tough walk. And now up to bat for the Lakers is number 9,
The catcher,
Ben Polson.
Ben Polson.
Yeah, Paynesville looking for the double play again. 2 of them given up last game. 1 of them attempted this game. So far, it's been a great play for us.
Osendorf from the stretch. Ooh. Seems like the strike zone just got smaller from the last batter, but anyways, 1-0 was the count after that ball.
Yeah, the ump was feeling a little bit lenient for the new pitcher, I guess, but made a harsh mistake.
And that's going to pass the catcher, or the first baseman, sorry.
His pickoff move was too quick for Jared Campbell even to pick up.
Yeah, I don't think that throw was off.
No, that was just an absolute rocket. Looks like it caught Jared by a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, so tough break again for the Bulldogs as the Lakers now have a runner on second base.
Only 1 out, too.
Yep.
Scoring position.
And there's a foul ball. That will be out of play.
Over the Paynesville dugout.
See how Osendorf responds to this. Again from the stretch.
Counts 1-1.
Not too worried about the runner on second.
Absolutely not.
And that's going to be a ball outside.
Yeah, I was just trying to get him on the get him to bounce on the outside edge. Just can't get him to.
And I'll make the call 2-1. The count 2-1. And there's a rocket hit out to center field. Sam Orline tracking it. Makes a nice catch. And he throws it into the cutoff man. So the runner from second will stay on third. Thanks to Sam Orline's speed in center field.
The DH.
And that'll make 2 outs.
Iverson.
Yeah, and that could have been absolutely horrible for Paynesville giving up a run there, but no,
Yeah.
Sam showing off his speed once again in center field.
Thank goodness he made a great read on that ball right away. Otherwise, we might have a trailing score right now. But now we have the DH for the Lakers.
Definitely a good game with 3-3 so far.
So the runner on third. Let's hope we can just get this guy out who's at the plate right now. And it's a big swing and a miss as Osendorf gets ahead in the count early.
0-2 so far against number 15, Logan Everson.
See if we can have a momentous strikeout.
Yeah, so far 0 for 2 so far with 2 strikeouts on the day for
Yikes.
Logan. Yeah, definitely looking like a third here for him.
Well, that pitch was just outside. Good waste. 1-2. Any pass ball is probably going to score that runner from third. Off speed pitch. Ooh.
Grady didn't even have to move his glove.
Wow.
Called that a ball. I don't know what's happening here.
Yeah.
2-2.
And there's going to be strike 3 as Osendorf strikes out. Did he strike out 3 batters that inning?
No. There's a strikeout, a walk, and then
A hit, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, Osendorf does a great job for the Bulldogs, allowing 0 runs that inning, as the Bulldogs will pick up the bats in the bottom of the 5th, hoping to take a lead.
Yeah, Logan Everson so far 0 for 3.
Ouch.
2 of them looking strikeouts. Not a great day for him. So far, Paynesville having an absolute wonderful game to start out today. The second game definitely a lot closer. Yeah, back to Tegan in calculus class. He did the math, had to get the strikeout there.
So it's crunch time now for the Dogs.
Absolutely. They got to get ahead here late in the game.
And look who's leading us off. Zach Osendorf.
You know, Howard Lake really wasn't expecting them to get a tie game against us. You know, losing to Kimball pretty bad, and then us killing Kimball.
Yeah. Well, they did, after starting the season 0-4, they did manage to win their last game. That was against Eden Valley.
Yeah, but they're doing really well this game, I tell you what.
Yeah. They've definitely turned it around here. 180 degrees since the first game.
Yeah, it must have been something in the cheeseburgers here.
Could have been. Well, Osendorf digs in here, looking to start us off.
It's coming off that strikeout. Coming back again, hoping to get something started for the Dogs.
And that's outside. That'll be a ball. Making the count 1-0.
Big thanks again to the community ed and Matt Dickhausen for making all of this possible.
Yes.
And making this live stream come to you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Matt's done a lot of the footwork, that's for sure.
So just a small shout out to him.
And that'll be another ball, as Osendorf is having a good at-bat thus far. 2-1 is now the count.
Having a good count here for Oz so far.
And Oz gets a hold of that one. That's going to definitely be in the... Oh, maybe not.
Right fielder making a great play there. Looked like it was going to hit the gap, but the right fielder made it over there.
Yeah. Yeah, tough break there for Oz. Could have been a huge leadoff base hit.
Grady Fuchs.
But now we have Grady Fuchs, and he's already got a hit today. Looking for another. With one out. And that pitch is going to be outside. When this pitcher misses, he seems to miss outside.
Yeah, this pitcher definitely trying to go for the outside edge.
Yeah.
Just missing. You know, Grady's really crowding the plate too, so you never know what could happen.
There's an inside pitch just like that. 2-0 is the count. The third pitch of that bat right now is going to be hit solidly by Grady Fuchs to the center fielder, who hardly even has to move. Another tough break for the Bulldog hitters.
You know, Paynesville's really, hitting the ball, but just right to him.
Yeah.
Sam Orline.
We got to start hitting gaps here if we want to make anything happen.
Let's hope Orline can touch some of that green out there.
Or all four bases.
That would be nice. And first pitch, he fouls it. No, it's going to be hit to left field. Left fielder charging in, and he misses the ball, and that's a base.
Looks like he lost that one in the sun.
That's a fair ball by just a foot.
Left fielder just really not happy about that one. He was underneath it, not even moving, waiting for it, and just managed to miss it.
Just swatting that flies out there.
Oh.
We'll take it.
Yeah, the sun definitely being a player in this game for us.
And now Grant Ludwig looking to get a huge RBI for the Bulldogs with Orline on second.
Yeah, absolutely. Grant being the power hitter so far, a double for him is nothing short of simple.
And yet it's vintage Grant Ludwig.
Yeah, no kidding. Still with all the hair flowing out the back of his helmet. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's gorgeous. Okay, count is now 0-1.
Back to baseball.
First strike. Yeah. Orline gets a nice lead from second base. Pitcher doesn't worry about him. He looks back a few times. Oh, and he does worry. He steps off. So Sam's in his head. That's always good.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely getting in the head of a pitcher. A little more wild, throwing down towards the plate.
And he does fire this one to home. And that'll be outside. A little wild. Making the count 1-1 for Luds. And that's way inside. Nearly grazing his shorts. I know what other players are thinking right now. Just wear it, Luds.
Hey, a little tattoo goes well with the ladies.
We'll see if he can make something better of it. And that does hit him. Yeah. Yeah, that scrapes the dust right off his chest.
Yeah, it looks like it barely got him. Walks over to first without any hesitation.
Ryan Wisted.
So 2 men on, and a good hitter, and Ryan Wisted up to bat now.
Yeah, our second baseman.
2 outs, however.
Yeah, definitely looking for that 2-out rally here for Paynesville to get up in a 3-3 game.
And that's another bean batter.
Obviously, Sam got in his head a little much, and with Grant Ludwig at the hair.
And now the bases are juiced for number 2, Luke Johnson. And they're going to have a conference on the mound as the Lakers. Well, Josiah, what do you think our chances are of taking the lead right here?
You know, I really think they're high. Now, Luke's been just an absolute dangerous hitter so far in these last couple games, and you know, with the bases loaded, the pitcher's a little flustered. I don't see why we can't score here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they'll be changing a pitcher. No. So Christensen stays on the mound. We'll see if he can pull it together. We'll see if the Bulldogs can take a commanding lead here, as a double would really clear the bases.
You know, in a situation like this, you really need to just take a breath and calm down and lay strikes, because there's nothing else you can really do.
Let's hope he doesn't.
Just have some faith in your defense.
And that first pitch went for a ball, also outside. 1-0 is now the count to Luke Johnson.
Definitely try not to hit another batter.
That would be bad.
Missing a lot of outside stuff.
And, ooh, there's a called strike one.
Right down the middle for Luke.
Yeah. So 1-1 is now the count. We'll see what Luke can make of this. And he gets a hold of that one. That's going to be in the gap. That's going to score one as the shortstop dives for it.
Perfectly placed
Ludwig
ball.
Sprinting in, and he's going to be in easily as the Bulldogs score twice. And they take the lead 5-3 off a great hit from Luke Johnson.
You know, Howard Lake is dropping their heads now. The catcher is not happy, nor is the third baseman, but
that's just what we needed.
Just right past that shortstop again. Just barely by him for a perfect little hit to score two.
Yeah, so 2-run score there for the Bulldogs, and we now lead 5-3. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Oh, it's a good game.
Now stepping in is Zach Schrader right to the shortstop. He bobbles it. Schrader's fast. He's going to get there.
Yeah, nasty hop by that ball. Hit the shortstop right in the chest. And
more miscues from that shortstop.
Yeah, shortstop is not happy now after missing 2 balls consecutively. And it looks like Howard Lake is sending down a pitcher to the bullpen. Number 15 and number 3 are going down there.
He's going to have to warm up quick.
Yeah, Logan Everson, DH, was hit, I believe, pitching last game. And number 3 is Nate Hewer.
And up to bat now for the Dogs.
Number 9
is Matthew Leeser.
Bases loaded here with 2 outs now as Matthew Leeser comes up. How's Matthew doing this game so far?
Matthew is... He's actually just coming into the game now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That first pitch again is going to be outside, but oh, the ump calls it a strike.
Interesting. Laser looking to make some more noise. And he swings and gets a hold of it back toward the Laker dugout.
Laker coach makes a nice little play with his hands there.
And he sort of got jammed as that one was on the inside edge of the bat. Towards the handle. Count is now 0-1.
Good game here.
Yeah, far better than the first game, that's for sure. A little more stressful, but... Here's the pitch to Leeser, second of the at-bat.
And he's going to pop that up so it looks like to be the shortstop. But again, that sun getting in the way, and he is off by at least 20 feet there. Oh, he is not happy now. And the catcher puts his hands up to his head. And
oh, wow.
That sun again, he was off by at least 20 feet there.
Yeah, he was tracking the ball, looked like towards the left outfield, and yet the ball landed inside near the dirt, so he was way off.
Yeah, it looks like he was underneath it, and then last couple seconds moved out of the way.
Yeah. Well, the sun has certainly been on the Bulldogs' side today.
Yeah, first and third situation now against Howard Lake. As the score is 6-3.
Yeah, 6-3 now. Commanding lead, you could say, as Levi Bass steps in to hit.
Let's see if the Paynesville's doing anything. Let's see if Paynesville does anything with the first and third situation.
And Bass fouls it off. That's going to be out of play.
Looks like Matthew's getting ready to go there.
Yeah, I would not doubt it. With Matthew at second, any hit to the outfield is probably going to score him as well.
Yeah, it looks like Paynesville might steal him here then. And it looks like...
Oh, there's another bean batter.
They won't have to steal him as he again hits Levi. This pitcher is out of control. The coach is not looking happy in the dugout, pacing back and forth. This makes me wonder if there's going to be a pitching change here soon.
They had such a solid game going until this inning.
Yeah. Up to bat now is Zach Osendorf. Back again with the the Calculus squad.
Calculus representative. He digs in. Looking to get a couple ribbies. And that's going to be a ball outside. He holds the runner from third as the catcher makes a good stop.
Yeah, this 2-out rally here has been insane.
Mm-hmm.
That was only 6-3.
And he watches that pitch go by.
1, 2, 3. We got 4 of this thing, right?
As the score is now 7-3.
And that's going to be inside, over the inside edge of the plate. That's going to be called strike by the umpire. Counts now 2-1.
Number 15 still warming up in the dugout, Logan Everson in the bullpen.
Another good stop by the catcher there to prevent a run.
Yeah, Howard Lake definitely looking to replace someone on that hill.
Again, score reads 7-3. Bulldogs with a 4-point cushion now. 4-run cushion, I should say.
Yeah, all from this inning on 2 outs.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, you called it, 2-out rally. And that's going to be a walk as that ball goes low. And that'll score another run for the Dogs as they take the lead by 5.
Here we go. 8-3. A familiar spot for Paynesville with the 8 runs again.
Yep.
And it looks like Howard Lake is making the switch here.
Yeah, they'll be bringing in their pitcher from the bullpen.
As Logan walks out of the bullpen.
Yeah, so Christensen had a good start to this game, but kind of fell apart this
Absolutely.
with 2 outs this inning.
You know, the 4th and 5th inning, just kind of letting up more than usual and just didn't do well.
Yeah, Bulldogs finally able to adjust to him and get the ball in play.
Over on first base, if I'm mistaken, a pinch runner, Beef Tank, Max Widener, getting ready to run.
Oh, yeah.
You know it's a good game when Beef Tank comes out.
For sure.
Number 15 at the pitcher, Logan Everson.
And we'll see if he can get out of this pinch as the bases continue to be loaded for the Dogs.
That is number 15 if I'm not blind. Is it? That is 15 if I've ever seen it.
Now pitching for Lakers, Logan Everson.
Yeah, this pitcher looks to have a lot of movement on all of his balls thrown so far.
I don't think it's anything that the Bulldogs can't handle.
Not at all.
Looks like we're going to be at the top of the order now. Heart of the lineup, as some would say, or the head of the snake. And leading off will be Grady Fuchs for this pitcher.
This is something interesting. His balls tail so much they almost look like curveballs, but they're all fastballs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of movement on his balls so far.
And Grady Fuchs trots up to the box.
Sure, Grady Fuchs.
Looking to bring in a couple more runs here as the Dogs continue to take all the momentum.
And it looks like Kimball's walking in the building here for the next game coming on.
Yeah, they know about the Dogs.
Oh, yeah. They will never forget about us. That's for sure.
That first pitch, Grady thought was inside, but it was called strike. And he rips it, and that's going to be a gapper between the third and shortstop. And that's going to bring in 2 more runs as the pummeling just continues.
Absolutely. You know, that shortstop is getting the heat of a lot of it. Just having a rough inning for him so far.
Yeah. Certainly all the focus has been on him. And the score is now 10-3 with those last 2 runs. And Orline is now up to bat.
You know, I almost feel like I need to get them a sympathy card.
And that pitch is outside.
Sorry for your loss.
Yeah, this is all with 2 outs.
Yeah, we've scored 7 runs with this 2 outs. You know, Howard Lake just can't land that 3rd out.
Mm-hmm.
As the score is 10-3 now.
And that's going to be a called strike. Look to be outside.
Counts 1 and 2. Correction, 1-1.
2-1. Well, that last pitch was a
2 and 2.
Yeah, 2-2.
Scoreboard keeps quick. The signature 2 chant by the Dogs over in the Bulldog in the
dugout.
Yeah, words.
And The shortstop does manage to make a play, grabs the ball, steps on second for the force, and they get out of the inning, allowing only 7 runs.
Just a minimal of 7 there. The shortstop redeeming himself for that last out.
Yeah, so the Bulldogs finally get the bats going this game, score 7 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning, take a 10-3 lead.
You know, definitely an easier situation now for Oz on the mound.
Sure. Yeah, he's definitely probably gonna be more relaxed this inning.
Yeah, I know the coach is over on Howard Lake's side, just not looking so happy after that inning.
No.
A lot of the players, you know, head down, and it's going well though.
Summary for the Dogs at half. 7 runs on 4 hits and they strand 2. Interesting.
Couple substitutions. Sam Hopper is now at second base. Right field is Levi Bass. And that's pretty much it. Again, Zach Osendorf back on the mound, who came in for Spencer Imholt last inning.
As Kenny said it, this last inning was interesting.
Yes.
Definitely a way to make a statement to the incoming Kimball team.
If you're a Bulldog fan, these last 3 hours have been some great baseball to watch.
Yeah, just getting ready to get out of school.
The third baseman, Trevin Oland.
And now number 1, Oland, back at the plate as Osendorf faces him. First bat of the inning. And that's going to be a ball. Ouch. That looked to be right down the pipe.
This ump has really tightened down on Oz. Doesn't want to give anything up on this 10-3.
He didn't call a strike there either. Are you kidding me?
You know, this ump has something against Oz. You know, getting in his last event had a strikeout, a walk, however, and then another strikeout when he first came in. But
and that's gonna be a ball outside. So counts now 3-1.
You know, can't please every ump ever.
Maybe he feels some sympathy for the Lakers as well.
Yeah, he must.
Oh, Osendorf takes a tough at bat there.
5 pitches, walks.
Yeah,
number 1.
Nothing to worry about.
No, you know we got 7 runs, a small cushion.
So now Nate Hewer stepping up to the plate. We'll see what he can do. We'll see if Osendorf can fire across some strikes that apparently have to be just perfect.
Yeah, so far he's 2 for 2 on the day.
Look at that. There's a strike. Counts now 1-1.
Hey, Oz has got to get lucky at some point, yeah?
Yeah. I certainly feel more relaxed announcing now than I did 1 inning ago.
Yeah. But that is an absolute bomb by Nate Hewer, which one hops the fence, allowing for 1 run for sure to get in, and another one to get on third. That's a triple for Nate Hewer. 3 for 3 on the day.
Second triple in as many innings, I believe.
Yeah.
So the Lakers do score 1 with 0 outs now in the top of the 6th inning, as this is desperation mode for them. Score is now 10-4. And number 20 at the plate, Trent Malone.
Yeah, so far, you know, he's had a good day too. He's 2 for 2, both with fly balls out to left and center field. Looking for that same spot again, I think.
Yeah, he ripped that one. That was fouled over the left field foul pole. And that's going to be a ball. Another close pitch. Could have went either way, in my unbiased opinion.
Yeah, this ump has not given Oz any breathing room here with the strike zone.
And he rips that one deep Schrader's head. He's tracking it back, and he does make the grab. He's going to fire in as the runner tags from third base, and he will score, making the score 10-5. Bulldogs with a 5-run cushion with 2 outs to go here in the top of the 6th inning.
Number 12 comes up to the plate. Brandon Carroll's so far has flew out to center field and had a triple out to right last at bat. Great batter so far.
Yeah, this game he's done well. Again, probably revenge from his pitching performance in the first game.
Absolutely. I'm sure, no one could be happy about that.
And that ball's going to get past Fuchs. Luckily, there's no one on base. As that makes the count 1-1. Again, 1 out for the Dogs. And that'll be strike number 2 on Christensen.
Shout out to the 19 viewers we have right now.
And 85 views on this game so far. That's crazy.
Most of the time that's what we get after a week or so. It sits on YouTube. But, yeah, that's insane.
And that last pitch went for a ball. Count is now 2-2. Good waste. And there's a big swing and a miss as Osendorf gets a strikeout. Much needed. And that'll get the second out of the top of the 6th inning. 1 more to go. And the Bulldogs look to advance to 8-0 on the season.
Olsen.
Yeah, Howard Lake didn't make it easy on him this time.
No, definitely not. It's not over yet. And that first pitch will be a strike. Nice pitch by Osendorf.
2 outs.
Second pitch. That's another strike over the outside edge. Great pitch. Again, 0-2 is the count as he jumps ahead quickly.
So far, Bennett Paulson has gotten out and has had a fly ball to center.
Ooh, that looked like the same pitch as last time, but the ump doesn't call it that time. 1-2, as it could be 1 pitch away from ending this game.
Yeah, the ump is not having it with Oz.
And that'll be a rung-up batter for the Lakers as they end the game, and the Bulldogs win 10-5. Great win, great day, and they improve to 8-0 on the season. And they will face Piers next week, I believe, on Tuesday. Piers is a great ball team, and we look forward to that game. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you then.
This matchup, 10,362.
Again, we might be live streaming all the away games this year, but we will get the home games for sure. And cheer on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, as I saw, there's a couple more scheduled home games, so look forward to seeing you guys there.
Yep.
I'm Josiah.
And I'm Carter Carlson.
Have a great night.